One interesting thing for Uber in China is that you are very much the underdog in China. You're not the number one at the moment. What is it like to run the business from that position?
Uber is really taken, what I would call it a unique approach that is none of the other foreign internet companies has ever done, in terms of running business in China. We actually set up a local entity, which is independent from Uber Global. We set up this entity in free trade zone in Shanghai, I think in February of 2015. And this entity is actually run by all local managements who are all Chinese local. And I think also, this independent entity has secured funding, which is also independent from Uber Global, from local investors. And also we're working closely with very influential strategic business local partners, such as Baidu, and we also work with Alipay.
What exactly do you get from the Baidu partnership?
I think Baidu Map is kind of the leading map providers in China, and they have above over 500 million registered users, which means that people can actually open Baidu Map and call Uber.
What is Uber doing to innovate in China that you think very much are things that the company could take elsewhere, and maybe talk a little bit more about the state of innovation in tech companies at large?
We have an Uber Commute. I don't know if you've heard of.
Yep.
Uber Commute is basically a product that would enable casual drivers. See, you are just, maybe you are the drivers and you go to work and you want to share a ride with a passenger, which is me. We both kind of share the ride. We call it casual drivers, to really, I think, open up a channel for new type of drivers. Drivers go to work, go to commute. And this Uber Commute is now being rolled out outside China, but it's actually innovated in China. Based on our observation of the China market, what we found is 70% of our drivers are part-time drivers.
Between Uber and Didi and Lyft and Grab and Git and Ola and Careem and all the, that's 5% of the companies out there. How much room is there for everyone here?
I think what I would say is I think this is probably a room for a truly global kind of transportation service provider, which is Uber, because we're now everywhere.
Uber, of course, has a reputation for being a very shy, timid, warm and fuzzy company that doesn't really want to talk much about its competitors. So, I don't want to prompt you to talk about something I talked about before, but I do just kind of wonder what, following you on this stage, we will have Didi come out. What is the relationship like between your two companies in China? Is it a friendly rivalry? Is it a less friendly rivalry?
I think we have a lot in common to talk about. I think if the Didi guy is sitting right there, I think it's going to be a very interesting and intensive discussion.
Yeah.
There are chatters that Uber China and the Didi might, there's a possibility you might merge because it's too much cash burning for investors. Is that a real possibility?
I would have to say that I heard the noise a lot. And got asked a lot about this. I think, when you look at the growth we have, and market share growth from 1% to 1/3, and the efficiency, we have achieved, I think our business in a is great than ever position to continue the rapid growth. Yeah.
And when will we see Uber surpass Didi in China?
I hope next year.
Next year?
I hope next year, yeah.
This time next year?
Yeah.